I do that a lot with Brett in my real life.
Okay. Oh, wow! I type in the wrong address and still got to Twitch.
Oh, I look so happy.
What in the hell?
What?
What
Fixed
in the hell?
Oh,
I guess-
GeeklyInc.com/Twitch apparently is a thing.
GeeklyInc. Wait,
I
what?
tried-
That's a very good picture of you, Tim.
I did
On
two.
the Twitch, the Greeting
picture of
Adventurers.
Tim.
The Greeting Adventurers
Oh, like my headshot?
tweet.
Oh, that's a wedding, yeah. I made that my
Yeah.
Facebook profile picture because I am trying to join neighborhood
Are we live?
groups.
We're live.
Yeah.
Oh, we're Liv.
Stop talking about buttholes.
We live.
Hey.
I want to take this
Twitch.
time to say, if you're a person of color, terrorize your white friends. It's reparations. Honestly, it's like it's free money.
It's free money.
Are you telling me I need to terrorize my white friends?
Absolute commit domestic terrorism against your white friends. It will bring
Got
you
it.
such joy.
We
Perfect.
100% deserve it.
Right.
We do.
Yeah.
As a white
I-
man.
And here's the thing: it doesn't even have to be outwardly harmful. Like, you could just simply walk up to Tim. Like, I could walk up to Tim amongst a bunch of people and just go, "Tim, Black King, what's up?" And then the amount of stress that would cause Tim and the other whites around Tim is just that's all
Especially
I need.
if then you like, I don't know, take out money and like, thanks for the $10. It's like, what? Did
Yeah.
you pay him to say that?
Right.
Which I respect. Hello, Twitch. Can you hear me? Can you hear them? I mean,
Can you hear everybody?
Hey,
everybody.
Twitch.
Can you hear me?
Why do I feel like forgetting stuff? Oh, because I have nothing open.
Blah, 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 blah.
All right. So I have my
I'm still here. I just
iPhone
gotta hold on a second.
for chat. I have my iPad for playing Dungeons and Dragons, and my computer just for streaming. Yeah. So as you can tell, I'm in new house, and here's a boy. Oh, he's a boy. Hey, Laser.
Hell yeah.
Laser was such a bad boy the past several nights because he doesn't want to be
That
left
was
alone.
a really good one, Susie.
And so he screamed so loud in the night, so I haven't been sleeping very well. But last night him and Lucy were not. Oh yeah, no, we're not perfect, but much better than the conniption fits they had. Is conniption fit problematic? Is like, I don't know what conniption means.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
I've gained a cat in my move, and he yells in the middle of the night. I'm not a fan. I'm very tired.
Did
Oh
he
yeah.
yell in the middle of the night before?
I'm not sure because it's my partner's cat that I've gained.
Congrats.
Yeah, I
True.
guess. My pup's doing perfectly fine though.
Are they friends?
She wants to play with him, and he's like, "What the fuck are you?"
That's very cat. That's cat energy. If I had to
She's very
guess,
polite about it.
I would say Brett is the cat friend and Pat is the dog friend of their dynamic.
Yeah, I
I
can
am
see
the
that. I
cat
can see
friend.
that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I
you're
hate
the one that
cat.
will like you'll walk over, like, if Pat's doing something, you'll just like walk across his arms and lap to get to the other side of the couch. Where, like, if you leave and come back, Pat will like jump up and get excited that you just walked back in the room.
No.
You'll be like, I just went to grab the thing and then I'm back. And then if you get up again, he'll be like excited again.
I can't
That's
endorse
what-
this.
No, it's true. It's true.
It's super true.
I can see this. But yeah, so how was your all's bandit game? What do you call it? Bandit or Robin Hood? What's that?
We won. We won the game.
You
We
won the
did
game?
really
We did.
good. Yeah.
We did murders. We
Pat's
set
too weak.
fires. Pat he threw us all a bone each.
Oh,
Single bone each.
I haven't used my bone yet, I don't think.
That's true. You haven't. You
Venus?
still have your bone.
took the clothes off of a chef. Was that Wheatus? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah. Because then you're walking around with the tray.
Did not kill the chef.
Okay.
We knocked him unconscious. We stole a lot of wine.
Yep.
I
I got
stole
my
a lot of
Beyonce
wine.
jacket. I ordered that before they sold out. I did that on stream.
Oh, do you have that now?
I do have the jacket. It's chilling in the closet.
Damn.
Well, that's
Pocket
exciting. Yeah, I'm safe here in horribly, horribly hot St. Louis. Horrible. We knew that going in, but it's still not very fun. Every day is
But
like almost 100 degrees with a heat advisory.
You're closer to Susie and I now.
That's
It's
true.
true, let's
That's true.
party.
Jennifer, did you move states or just across town?
Suburbs to city.
Oh,
So,
hell
like-
Into town.
Yeah.
yeah, that can be just as much as a McFrickin cross city move or cross state move for sure. But yeah, my stuff gets in on Sunday, so that's why my situation's bad here. You know, if anyone has any, I don't know, side panels for computers, hit me up. Got to go to my center.
Close.
Close. A table. Yeah, no, I think you know, we're really going to show you that you don't need much to play D&D. You just need a computer, iPhone, iPad, a $300 suitcase, a box from Amazon, bubble wrap,
Bunch of
box
blankets
from
back there.
a bunch of blankets, a kitty every now and again chirping up. It's simple. I mean, it couldn't be more simple. Yeah. So, what do we do? Is everyone else good? Anyone else have a?
No. That's it. This is that kind of a stream here. That's.
I'm having a lunch beer from the Urban Chestnut,
Ooh,
a
fancy.
local
Oh.
brewery.
Come on, Chestnut.
It's American Pale Lager.
Nice. I just got some stuff from Wawa. I have a blended coffee beverage, and I did not take lactate, so I'm going to have
Oh hell.
Oh.
fire guts later.
Oh,
And then I
hell
have mini powdered donuts in white.
Oh,
Oh,
hell yeah.
Fun. This is just a mug full of Baileys.
Oh hell, yeah. That is a
Oh,
cocktail.
that sounds
No.
good.
Pat, I assume is dealing with a child or just foofing. He's foofing.
Oh.
Are we doing that thing where we go whenever he turns his camera off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we-
Clearly, this means Pat's
Oh.
only in underwear
Is
right now.
this like that one time where we all left the
I'm here.
bar?
Crisis averted.
Is it crisis averted?
Yeah.
I know you sat down before your
Thank you,
camera came back on, so
K-Work.
you didn't get your undies.
To do I'm just new power cord. I had my old power cord has been hanging by a thread, and it started sparking.
Oh really?
Oh gosh, what?
Pat, fucking buy a new
That was
computer.
really good.
I'm going
Pat,
to.
buy a new
I'm going
computer
to.
or else.
Yeah, Pat is the dog friend. I have decided
I've got,
Pat
like-
is 100% the dog friend.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And Brett
I got
is the
so
cat
many
friend.
extra computers.
See,
I'll give you a
Golden
computer.
Retriever boyfriend.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that's
So
what Pat
there,
is.
there is a cat mentality to Pat in that if you bought him a new computer, he would lay on box, aka
Correct.
there's still a utility to be had with my computer. that
Yeah,
lights on
Pat would
fire.
100% lay on the box.
The
Love
cats
box.
have been adjusting to St. Louis bad, but I think last night was the first good day. Clevo Becco, not bad, just like it's normal. Cats don't like change, so
It's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
it's going.
bad.
Yeah, cats
Well-
take a bit to get ready.
I forget if we talked about it the other night on Greetings Adventurers, which is tonight, by the way. But so the first night Jennifer's here, she woke up. She went to bed at 2 a.m., woke up at 3 a.m. to catch her 5:30 flight, and put the cats in this room and set everything up. But none of our doors close good. And the only room that had a door that or had a bed was upstairs. And so the very first night, the cats are here. Traumatic airport experience. Claude, Jennifer's shirt, my wife Jennifer's shirt, all up. And they get here, and Jennifer hears in the middle of the night. This would be, I guess, Thursday night or Friday early morning. A little chirps, little cat chirps as they push the door open. And so, bro, shut the fuck up. As the middle of the night, they escaped this room because the door didn't shut. For the first time, saw the entire house and must have been like, what the fuck? Made their way up to the room where Jennifer is sleeping, pushed that door open because we found out it literally doesn't have the catch. There's like nothing for the door thing to go
no.
into.
Boy.
And then, so they slept with Jennifer for a couple days. And then when I got here, they had to get locked back out, so that made them very mad. And
So
then,
is this
yeah.
doors that don't shut because they don't like they're too loose or because they're too tight?
Loose. We had
Okay.
So like this one, well, I guess you could argue it's too tight too because it doesn't like the catch thing is like all these doors. This house is like well over 100 years old. So the doors like the catch thing, the little whatever metal part against the door frame like wiggles. So if you don't pull it forward every now and again, it just won't close.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so our bedroom does close, thankfully, but it's and I got a thing to fix the door upstairs, and I don't know how I'm gonna fix this one. I'm a little nervous about putting too many screws in too old door frame, but what are you gonna do?
The last place we lived, the front door was that wiggly loose, and I was like, "What's up with this door?" And it turned out that the door was that section I think had been kicked in, and they had filled it with putty and then
Shut
painted it so it looked like it was solid, but it was just kind of like
The
soft.
ramen rice guy came in and
Oh no.
covered it.
So I think this building's over 100 years old too, and the thing is with the bathroom is that I think they painted over it so much that it like doesn't close because there's so much paint like blocking
Oh,
the
wow.
like little lock area.
Oh God. Yeah, on Saturday we spent 3.5 hours sanding down our door because let's just say
Don't sand the doors.
several of our doors
Why?
didn't close. Let's say if you did a big kick, you could enter our home, but now you cannot.
No.
Well, if you end up having to do more of that, might I recommend buying a single, like $10 or $20 woodworking chisel, and you can just slice off all of the extra stuff in a easy push, and not risk sanding lead paint dust into the air.
That's fair.
You can get lead paint test kits because I had to get that for my house because my house does have lead paint in it.
We were
On the
definitely
floor that we covered up.
We were definitely like, this is such a bad idea. If only we're in a worldwide pandemic that required us all to have masks on hand. None of us were. We were drinking like 30 beers. Like
The danger of the lead paint test is that once you know that your place has lead paint, then you have to disclose that.
Oh, really?
And
Can't,
when
I
you
mean, my house does not have lead paint. Not once, not ever.
yeah,
I
it's
know.
one of my contractor friend said it's better not to know, and like if you think the outside has lead paint, just hire someone to do the lead paint sealant without testing it.
Really? Okay.
Otherwise,
Interesting.
you have to deal with it, and it's so expensive.
God damn.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Anyway, D&D, right, guys?
D&D, right? I mean, what
So that's
is-
smart because we're using lead paint on the cart that we're gonna get.
What is a D&D campaign except facing
Except
problems,
huffing lead paint.
huffing-
Doors
lead paint persisting,
and
right.
designing
doors and design.
D&D.
Like owning a house is analogous to a D&D adventure. You never know what new problems are going to arise. And sometimes
Right.
it feels like there's a dungeon master being like, all right, you thought the AC was fine, but, oh, there's this thing. It's like, here you
Yeah,
go.
you rolled a 6 on your "is this thing okay" check. You're like, yeah, you think it's
Got
great.
AC.
AC.
I bought a new furnace this Christmas or like last winter. Fuck, that was expensive. Furnaces are fun.
So,
Can we get subs in the chat so Pat can get a new computer and I can get an AC unit?
I'm gonna buy a new computer. I'm gonna try and set up my.
I'm also gonna buy a new computer because Bo is going
Nice
back to
computer.
school and they need
Yeah.
a computer, and then I get a gaming computer.
oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
You can start. I can do this all day. As long
Okay.
as it's the DM.
I mean,
can-
Did we,
I was
did
having
we tell
fun. I
Pat,
missed you
or-
guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, they sent me the wrong cord, so of course they did. So
oh no!
I'll return that. I'll probably just buy a new computer. Finally, I know Tim's been yelling at me for like a year to buy a new computer.
Thank God.
It's gonna be really
affecting-
funny how like 4K Pat will be.
Oh my
I-
god.
Brett to let's say a monitor or camera. Brett, you have to like tell me what I should get.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, chat, for reminding everyone else in chat about one sub, one flex. Help Pat afford a new computer.
Mhm.
That's true.
If you sub, Pat will flex. Today, I think we're on to glutes.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
it's
put my
about
butt on
time.
the screen, Brett.
There's no
You
nits
don't
on
have to
butt.
put your butt on, like, you don't have to put your bare ass on stream.
Listen,
Yeah.
There was a
there's some
guy, I
parts
was
of
watching
my
a stream
body that
earlier
are
of a
only
guy
for my
wearing those
wife.
TikTok leggings.
Yo,
Ooh.
sub.
Oh, the like ruched ones.
Yeah, the ones that are like,
Oh.
and then they just lift and
Yeah.
plump up. Yeah, there was a dude on TikTok and he was getting up, pointing at stuff in his house, and just looking big juicy online. So you are
K Warwick with the first one sub, one flex. Thank you so much, K Warwick.
hell yeah.
Oh,
There it is.
That's my favorite one.
so
You
good.
just look so strong.
Pat's arms are as big as my legs. Like, I don't know what the hell.
He's big. I mean, I've told this many times, but like what I do at GeeklyCon when there's a problem person is I grab the tallest Geeklies, you know, Pat, other Pat, the Blocker brothers, and like, follow me.
That is not that has happened.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
literally
Yeah.
like didn't have to do anything. The person was chill.
He was just drunk
But, yeah.
and weird, but
Yeah.
also offering everyone like $100 bills to sing a specific karaoke song, and you know, whatever.
Worth it.
Being
Worth it.
like kind of like yeah, I don't know, like passive aggressive condescending.
Mhm.
Damn, I wish I would have done that. I would have done $100.
Condescending to me for $100. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
To accidentally
That's my
blizzard.
king.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
it's
sing "I
not a,
Drove All Night" by Celine Dion for $100. Put the money in my hand right now. Thank you so much.
yeah.
Cut the jam on.
Well,
Turn up
you
my
know,
symphony.
Obviously, we're an actual play stream, but I think more importantly, something that is occasionally lost on actual play streams is that D&D is an excuse to get together with your friends.
True.
And chat about shit. So we did that. I'm gonna let that trash stay in my keyboard because I don't want to crash anything. What did we do 2 weeks ago? I think.
We did things.
Okay,
We
And stuff.
got some money.
we got a
Did.
shit ton of money. We tried to convince Deadeye to be proud of himself and seek his own validation instead of trying to validate himself through his father by getting the ring.
Pretty much.
I don't fucking
intervention.
care what he fakes. Fuck him.
Cash and Nettle did a really good help.
Yeah,
That's
we
true.
did a heist.
Yeah.
Cash and Nettle had a
We
very
did
good
really
time.
Yes, yes, yes.
I really thought that was just going to be the thing, and I was going to be just howling laughing for weeks every time the ring got brought up.
I was like, I don't know if I should step in here. I don't know what's happening. I'm scared.
Chaos. We got
no,
a
I
lot
think-
of mini quests, I think, last time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a lot of stuff.
Because-
There's the ship.
Because Mittens just cleared the board.
Yeah, we did. We completed the quest log.
Yeah,
We were
grab
like, can
all-
you just
all
get
the-
everything on the board so
Yeah.
no one else can take them?
Very excited to do the ship quest.
Yeah, ship with treasure is first on the docket, I believe.
Got
Then
some
there's-
Bremen is on the
backstory
way,
in there.
so
What?
I feel like you'll go to Bremen first for Chewinga quest, and then
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Returning that in, and then going to the ship, and then
How
after
did you know the
that,
name of the next Kickstarter I'm doing?
Chewinga quest.
Doing a quest.
and then what else are we gonna do after that? We're gonna do something. There's the dragon guy,
There's the boy, just the
the
guy.
little guy.
Why?
Yeah, we're
Why-
gonna have to go. Oh, sorry, Susie.
Oh no, I'm trying. I want to know, and I couldn't figure this out before we started streaming. Why did I write missing gay lamp?
Oh, because there's a lamp, a Technicolor dream lamp that
That's
Yeah.
what it was.
has been,
Oh.
stolen.
Yes.
And it's
That
the
makes
pride of the town. And
It's the-
oh,
yeah,
please
they
have
help us
LGBT
find our
lights.
Lamp and two
Pride
goats.
lamp. That's right.
Whatever.
The pride lamp, yeah. Brett's
Okay,
right, it is a
that makes
pride lamp.
sense.
I was just saying it's going to be awkward going back to Bremen and having to face because that was Bremen, right? Where was the bartender Cora? I remember because
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
the one that you seduced.
The lady.
did
Innkeeper,
a sex dance.
technically.
The lady with just the boy, just
There's
the little
a
guy.
There's a
Yeah,
little
The little
guy.
guy.
I'm
Your
gonna be
future
like,
son-in-law.
we have done zero work on that quest. I'm sorry.
That's not true.
That's not
we know
true.
where we're going
on our
now.
way there. We're going there. It's
Nettle
fine.
had, you've gotten a lot of drips and drabs, and Nettle's gotten a lot of specific information.
We
I got
found
a bread with
drippings of your
raisins on
boy
it.
all over.
Yeah, we do have a bread with raisins. Ooh, I made soda bread and I accidentally added too many raisins to it, but
Gross.
It's still really good.
That's
The
the
one
worst.
raisin?
That's the actual worst.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Is there anything you want
Raisins
to
are
do
fucking delicious.
in Bremen? I mean, sorry, in Bryn Shander before you leave?
Yes, we have to wait for our cart because our cart's coming.
What
Oh
cart?
yeah, our wagon.
Yeah, that might be another day or two.
Mm-hmm.
I think I said 2 or 3 days. And the day is the second day, I believe.
So
Yeah.
then we hang
Wait
out
on
and
that.
drink.
Okay, so you're just gonna chill for a day.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna teach my axe beak more fighting moves.
I forgot about those. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Josh, give me a roll D100.
A D100. Oh shit!
Turn the AC off in this shitty room.
Yeah, can you hear my AC?
Also-
No.
I don't know. I was unclear where we left off on our OOC chat about possibly workshopping or like crafting the magic fancy bow and arrow kit into something more mittens like.
You're fine, brother. I got you.
Okay, sick.
Cool.
I got a 60, Tim.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can spend quote unquote downtime to get Nettle a goddamn gun. Or like, she has a gun. She has your backup gun, right?
Yeah.
I love this idea of Nettle like going all like magical and just being like gun.
I cast Earthquake, and then I cast Gun.
I won't hesitate, bitch.
Uh,
Floating like leaves and feathers, like color of the wind style gun.
yeah. As you're practicing, wherever, Bryn Shander's a big city. It's the only big city. You notice, actually, Deadeye, give me a perception check.
Or what check?
A perception.
Perception.
Sorry if I sound like shit.
17.
17. Okay,
He's on
yeah.
fine to me.
You notice a couple hours earlier, someone watching you guys as you're practicing. I mean, if you're actually shooting quote unquote live ammunition, obviously not super hard you're going to draw curious eyes, but you definitely see someone kind of like trying to hide as opposed to the other folks. They're like obviously walking back and forth with like one log, like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm doing chores. This person is quite clearly trying not to be seen.
They're sweeping the snow. Like, what the fuck are they
Can you
shooting?
give me what do they look like, Tim? Yeah.
You get parka, wrapped up, brown outfit,
Okay.
kind of
Okay.
intense eyes.
Personally, I don't know why everyone's staring because I don't see anything weird about a druid with a pistol. It's fine.
Yeah.
This is very normal.
I don't outright say anything, but I like keep half an eye on them. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
I'm just kind of
Half
clocking
an eye.
Yeah.
Half
That's
of
what one
half of an eye.
That-
That eye's looking
not
at one eye
all
drift.
dead. That eye's mostly dead.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, you don't notice anything as you're showing Nettle the final points.
That's the real reason Deadeye is called Deadeye.
Because the one drifts. Is this like that scene from, was it Pineapple Express, where they had the gun and he was like, don't, like with the gun, trying to like get him to be intimidating with the gun. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I watched
yeah.
that.
I
No.
haven't watched them in quite some time, but I remember.
It's
liking
been
it.
quite a while. I just remember that part where the dude's like all beaten up and he's like showing him how to be like tough with the gun. He's like, yeah, and you're just like, don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he continues to watch you, and then you see him what I would describe as slink away.
Okay. I'm gonna describe it to the. All right. No, the other one's here, or is everyone else here?
No, I'm training my axe beak on special fighting techniques.
I'd like to
Okay.
imagine Mittens is always kind of nearby just so he can like say
Oh yeah,
something
the person
rude.
you're watching was Mittens. That's good. Yeah, Mittens to your right, you see another person creeping. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, this is my spot.
Right. No, I know you was focused on the task at hand, working on your marksmanship and whatnot. Mittens, there was a bloke there. Like obviously we've attracted some attention. It's to be expected, but there seemed to be some nefarious looking bloke who was eyeing us a little tighter than I would have preferred. Just we might have a hostile entity tracking our movements.
Well, there was a point in my life where I might have said, let's just go grab a drink and not worry about it. But I don't know. The past few weeks makes me say, like, hey, you want to go kill him? I don't know.
I mean, I'm not opposed. He kind of slunk away.
What, do we
I
have to go
describe it-
kill somebody?
Oh, no,
I don't
trust
know.
me, we
I'll go
never
do it.
have to kill someone.
I love
This is
that.
all optional.
I love the idea that once someone in the party is like, are we gonna kill someone? Everyone else in the party is like, are we killing now?
Did they look killable, or are we gonna hunt them? Do you want to track them?
I mean-
I can do that. I've got the skill.
Yeah,
to
can
track.
Minz do some hunty tracky? Like,
Yes, my
Probably.
years of training in hunty tracky.
Yeah, give me a hunting
Hunty tracky.
Are we
okay, you don't gotta be
tail him?
pedantic about it.
What, just point me in the direction. I'll go get him.
Yeah, all of you lose inspiration, and Pat gets it because Pat was not saying do, a survival or perception check. He was being in his character. No one would say I'm a artificer or a fighter. Nice work. I'm kidding about that, but Pat, you do get inspiration until you make a pun, and then we'll let you
Yay,
lose
thank
it.
you.
Wait, no.
Then you're gonna lose it. Hell yeah.
Okay,
You actually-
it's like 30 seconds from now.
You did something the other day that granted you one pun, but I didn't want to tell you that because I didn't want you to do it.
One pun man.
One
Oh,
pun.
okay.
Yeah,
One
I was
pun.
just going to say that. How dare you?
That's a good pun. Well, I'm not mad about it, so.
I'm not mad about that one. I bet I can make you mad by the end of this recording. Let's do
All
it.
right. Well, I guess we're gonna track him then,
Okay.
Tim, if that's all right with you.
Yes.
I would say so. Here are my things. Is number one, in preparation for this campaign, I saw that there was something about giants. So my favorite enemy is a giant. So unless we're following
Wow,
a
that's fucked
giant,
up.
I don't get a bonus.
That's super fucked up.
Wait, so
however,
like,
If I knew that, I would be personally attacked.
I just
but I'm
gotta
not gonna
say,
stop it.
Mittens, like, no offense, I'm sure you're pretty good at it, but like, if there was one thing you was gonna like specialize in tracking, I wouldn't choose a giant, mate, because I feel like it does not that bloody hard. Because it's like it's a fucking giant, right? It's like there is where the giant go? Oh, right there. I can still see him 5 miles away.
listen,
As Deadeye's doing it, he's just pointing at me and my axe beak in the distance, like
Yeah.
kicking at each other.
Like I
Because I
would
am a giant.
specialize in tracking like an imp, right, or a sprite, or like a chewinga, right? Because that's fucking, I'm sure, bloody difficult.
certainly.
But,
certainly.
like, Why
But I
would you
would-
hunt chewingas though?
Oh, you?
'Cause they're
I
so
mean,
tasty.
to be friends, you could hunt. You could like hunt a friend.
The
Right.
chewinga is much like the ortolan. You just devour them
Oh
whole.
no! Oh no!
No?
That's so.
No?
Well,
bad.
that's really gross. It's weird that you would pick giants when like your whole thing is hunting rats.
Listen, I can find rats in my sleep. I don't need a bonus for that.
I don't need a bonus, man.
They come.
It's
to
true.
me.
I've seen him
Weird
napping,
flex.
and he just. I've seen him taking a nap, and he just, while dead asleep, eyes closed, he just reaches out, snatches a passing rat, and holds on to it, and just stays asleep.
What?
So I will. Before I roll, I will say or ask perhaps Tim, because Mittens was homeless specifically in this town
Mhm.
for quite some time.
Mhm.
Could he get a bonus?
Oh, you get advantage. Hell yeah.
Heck yes. All right.
Tim, I
That
apologize
was-
for leave and come back in 2 seconds.
No worries.
I'm switching.
Josh.
Mittens knows the streets here. What was I rolling? Was that
You just ate that so seductively.
survival or stealth or?
Yeah, I think survival.
Survival, I
Try,
think, yeah.
like, track.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot. 24, 23.
Okay, yeah, it takes you the better part of like 2.5 hours, but you're able to discern some tracks, and you sort of check in on a few of the ne'er-do-wells / just trying to get by, brother. Warrens, basements that are either abandoned or rented out super cheap. It takes you 2 or 3. You see there's a few, hey, mans, come have a friggin' brew with me. And it's like, it's like 3 months expired ale they get super cheap, or it's like, obviously stolen stuff. But the fourth one, you hear what I would only describe as like a stage whisper, as you hear inside, like, oh, surely, okay, the Brotherhood will have to accept me now. I found one of their wayward birds. Nice work, okay, wait, let's see, how do I do this right? Don't fail it now.
He found a wayward what now?
Bird.
A bird. I'm concerned a little bit about Pat's safety because his computer might have burst into flames.
Yeah, he's.
I think he's swapping over to his laptop. I think he said.
Yeah, Pat and I set this up in advance to be like, all right when this happens, you disappear, and then it's a freaking get the buddy back heist. I'm kidding. Yeah, that is what you hear. And then you hear like murmured this, that, and the other thing.
All right, perception check on what's in this environment that might be dangerous if we were to confront this guy.
Okay.
That's not great. That's 12.
Okay, from what you look like, it seems pretty ramshod, I guess, ramshackle. You can definitely see a few things that were intended to be helpful, things that in, maybe our world, if you bought like 101 spy tricks at the book fair or something like that, you see some like really like straightforward things of like, you see a lot of hair posted up against the door frame, and you see like a can in front. It's like very, very, very basic intro level. I, read this in the back of a shitty grocery store magazine, scoundrel stuff.
Hell
cool. Yeah. Is there more than one way out? Can I safely cast a snare and imagine that he would move into it?
Yeah, give me a stealth check. Because I'm imagining you're going to walk away.
Oh, that was a good one.
Okay.
That is a 23. No, 22, sorry.
Yeah, you pace around.
Bad at math today.
And you think if someone was sufficiently motivated, they could maybe hop out of I don't know, that's probably impossible. All this, I was thinking like jump out of a basement window, but 1, do they have glass? 2, they're probably buried in snow. You do see.
Does the basement code of this town require easy egress basement windows?
Odd enough, yeah. You do see what young Timothy would call a storm shelter grate. What is those things called? The basement things that are like angled and go like that? I don't know what those are called.
Doors.
Doors, just doors, because the
the cellar entrance, like from the Twister movie.
Because in the hit film Twister, they had those, and so to me, if you have tornadoes, you have those things. You see one of those that is like quite covered in snow, but if storm door, thank you, Shmaz. So if someone
I'm here.
was accurately motivated, they could probably bash it in with enough, heads up or fear or strength.
Okay. So
Mittens is tracking the person that was watching you. Oh, sorry, that was a weird cough.
Are you tracking alone, Mittens, or did?
Well, Deadeye's there.
Yeah, I'm with him.
We went on a little side hunt.
Yeah, he inherently Deadeye would have to be a little bit behind you, or else you would lose a few, or I'd make him roll, or you would.
Yeah, because he's just stomping around with his guns.
Yeah, it's like, I got this jar of screws.
All right, well, I kind of feel like I would be like, Deadeye, watch this side, and I'll put the snare over here.
Once I was flex. Thank you, Human Filth.
Yes! It's a little more close up with this. I'm on my wife's computer.
That's better.
Right now.
That's fine.
Ooh,
Yeah.
HD.
That's even better. Hell yeah! Now we can see all the
high
raging.
def.
Damn it. You're freezing, but you froze as a flex, and I like that. That was good.
So
Yeah,
snare at the exit on one side, and then we
Okay.
confront him from the other.
Perfect.
Cool. I'm casting it. I gotta click that button. Cast.
It's a dumb Mac. This thing.
Ew,
Oh,
gross. I'm a
gross.
PC. I'm talking
okay.
It doesn't have like a Ethernet hardwire plug-in.
Yeah,
That's
modern
for-
things don't have anything.
Wi-Fi.
They're like, here's two USB ports. Good luck.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
The little dongle is like $5, $10 maybe.
Dongle.
Oh, I didn't buy one. of those.
I'll never not laugh at that word.
Guys,
Yeah,
this
my
is
laptop
serious.
pick it up and it's just like 4 dongles.
They just need to
flapping in
change
the
it.
wind.
Why is it-
You said your dongles were flapping in the wind?
That's what I
Hell
said.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Love a dongle.
Inappropriate.
Yeah,
okay,
so,
so-
you're able to avoid another roll to get Deadeye to the door.
Great. Excellent.
Is it just you two? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think it's just us. Nobody else.
What are we doing? Are you still learning how to shoot?
Yeah.
Nettle?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Well, then I'm probably just like throwing random shit in the air and having you shoot at it.
Yeah.
And then
I
I'm
would do.
teaching my XP how to do a backflip kick because I saw a chicken do it once, and so I'm trying to teach my XP how to do it.
All right. Well,
That's where I learned how to do it.
Perfect.
Deadeye, would you like to confront
From a
this
chicken?
chap?
Pat, can you hear us? Pat, can you hear us?
Yeah.
dead.
Sorry. No, I heard you. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like the idea that Deadeye has given Nettle a gun and has just left her alone with it,
All right.
and also Tash.
You got it. She's got it.
Yeah.
She's got it. She's great.
We're gonna do chaos. Are you guys more than 60 feet
worries.
away from us?
Yes.
I think we're
so,
like
Yeah.
a
Damn.
ways away, like like several blocks away.
She's got it. It's fine. What's hard about it? I mean, it's hard to do it right, but it's just you point at the thing you want to kill and you pull the trigger. She's good.
I mean, so they can like not be more than 60 feet. We can be doing moving target practice. If that's what you're going for.
No, I was
You'd
gonna
be quickly arrested.
use my brain thing to like scare them and talk to them in their brains, but I can't. They're too far away. I was gonna be like, boo. But
All right, so Mittens has showed you the hiding spot of the fellow who was spying on you. Mittens heard him muttering about the Arcane Brotherhood and one of their lost birds, and yada yada yada.
Damn.
Oh no, you're breaking up,
Uh-oh, Pat.
No.
No.
Here.
Pat. It might be
Is it
really
really?
helpful to turn your camera off.
Sure. How's that? I know.
No, now we can see his face.
I miss you, but
I'll turn it on for flexes.
I was
and then
gonna
take
say.
it off. So wait, sorry. I can hear everything just fine. But you said so. I know there's something relating to the Arcane Brotherhood.
Yeah.
If
Mittens told you.
Yeah.
Arcane Brotherhood, Lost Bird, booby trap the back door. Would you like to initiate contact with this fellow that was stalking
Well,
us?
okay. So they might be under the impression that I owe them money or recompense of some kind.
Do you know this person?
No, I don't know if I know this bloke in particular, but I know the Arcane Brotherhood. I might have done a little bit of say like an tip under them, and maybe left without paying me dues.
Oh, so it's
So there
like
might be,
just like a membership due thing. How much do you owe?
yeah. Tim, how much do I owe?
This is not a thing of gold. This is a thing.
Oh, I have a feeling
Years of your life, babe.
Yeah,
I got a feeling it's a point of pride, and it might be after a proverbial or literal pound of flesh, bruv.
Yeah, I mean, you know that the Arcane Brotherhood is more interested. One of the things they're most interested in, I'm just gonna say, is their brand. So the idea of someone maybe harming that, not good.
Oh, so, well, I mean, if they're after a pound of flesh, would you like to pound some flesh? I'm just going to ready an action throwing the knives in
Okay.
case I'm looking for aggressive action from this fellow.
Okay.
But Deadeye, just go say hello. Maybe he'll be excited to see you.
I'm sure he will, but maybe not in the way we want. But sure, I go knock on the door.
Fucking-
The legal term of excited, the scientific. You hear a yip. Who's there?
Hey, bruv.
And then the door's like almost swings. You have to almost like grab like a piece of it to knock without it like swinging open.
Okay. Hey. Open the door.
It's open.
It can't close like Tim's house.
I'll like. Does it swing both ways? Can I like push it in?
Yeah.
You swing both ways?
Yeah.
Don't get Josh's hopes
Yay.
up like that.
There's no straight people in the chat.
Yeah, you push it open, and
And I, like-
it groans a little bit. And you see a average height, half elf with sort of greasy hair. The cold weather clothes sort of like not off, but sort of like peeled down a little bit with the hood off. Just kind of like dirty blonde hair coming down to their neck. Some basic like tattoos around like their neck and maybe poking up from their collarbone. From what you can see, nothing really stands out as anything like, oh, that's the blah blah blah, you know. Maybe the elven word for like family or something like that.
Hey, bruv. What's your name?
What do you want? What do you want from me?
Were you spying on me?
No.
Is that a question? You're
No.
not sure? You weren't sure? No.
Why are you doing it in my house? I've never seen you before.
Okay, well, yeah, I
And
just...
he's like actively eyeing the storm door and kind of like scooching that way.
I don't have to roll for that. You're just like, no, you see this.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, this is you are an adventurer, therefore you know he's lying.
Okay, so, I'm gonna go then. Sorry to trouble you, and I start walking towards that door.
He stops us.
And I look at him and I go. I put my I forgot you can't see me. I put my finger to my lips like shh. As I right, sorry to be troubling you, and pistols out, and I start walking toward the door he's eyeing.
Like into his house.
Yeah.
Working into his.
What the fuck? Who are you talking to?
Start
I'm
walking further into
He like
Dude,
backs up.
I'm sorry. I must be going now. And
What
I
is
like
this? What is this? You're coming to my house as you're saying you're going. Roll an intimidation check.
okay.
Oh damn.
This
You
is
should've
I feel
used
like
beautiful.
I
cause
know what you're
fear.
doing, but unfortunately you're wrong. So now you just look like a maniac.
Oh. 14.
This guy sucks. So yeah, he's like he backs up and he bumps up against like a cupboard, and you see a little inkwell spill over, and he jerks. He's like, oh shit, and kind of like grabs it like completely his back to you as he's like
Okay.
cleaning that up. Oh
Can I-
god, no.
Fling open the door he was looking at and have my weapon at the ready.
Just to confirm with you, in case it broke up, the door he was looking at is the other way to escape that Mittens booby trapped.
Oh. I
Do
thought it was
it.
like,
It was
Do it.
Tim, I really just wanted you to let him get snared.
You committed. You don't know that.
We have chaotic
Oh.
technology happening right now. I'm
it's my fault. I'm the worst. I'm sorry.
I would-
No, you're the best because I wanted you to get snared so bad.
I mean,
It's so
you guys.
funny.
So he was eyeing the door. It doesn't lead.
It leads to outside.
Okay.
Yeah. You
Okay.
guys refused to move to St. Louis, and so I should technically dock you for that because if we have any tech issues,
Fair.
it's legally your fault, right? So
It's 100% my fault. I knew my cord was going bad. I bought a backup. I did not double check to make sure backup.
no worries. No worries.
I feel bad.
Yeah, back to you. His back is to both of you as he's like trying to get the ink off of some parchments, some papers.
Okay. So you don't know who I am, huh?
Please don't kill me. Sorry. I just thought if I told them that you were here, they would let me in.
There. Okay. So we're on the same page then, bruv. Hi. We're talking about the Brotherhood. Yeah. Thought so.
They're not, looking for you per se, but I noticed you right away from the tattoos, and I figured, hey, I could tell the one over in Caer Dineval.
Yeah. Oh, there's some of them over there.
No?
Okay. Right. So here's the.
God damn it.
Okay.
Oh, Greg. It's not gonna work.
Pat, start over.
A bit. They're a right pack of. Oh, I'm gonna do you a favor. Them lots a pack of shites. Just humanoid shaped piles of shite. Every last one of them. You stay away from them.
I want
You'll
to
be
be
better
part
off.
of them too. They're powerful.
Yeah, but it's not worth it, man.
Powerful shite.
Well, he stands up taller and tries to project a certain air of maybe authority or confidence. Like, well, you better be careful too then, if those big, powerful shites, they're all around. I think one of them got captured in East Haven, so,
So he's not that powerful, is he? Listen, mate, I've done face down like demigods and whatnot. I ain't afraid. So, hey, what? Let me ask you something. What's your skill set? What was you gonna be doing? Can you do magic?
Yeah, and then just kind of like focuses, and then you see like a Jubilee style, the X-Men sparks shoot up. Like, I can do that.
You're straight up inviting this guy to do magic.
No, just I didn't say do it. I just asked if he could. I didn't tell him give me a demonstration.
And he's shooting fireworks out of his hands. See,
Okay,
I'm a wizard.
Oh, so great. Why don't you just? How about this? Instead of sentencing yourself to indentured servitude with them fucking assholes, just come with us. We got some magic users in the crew. I think just the one, really. And she's.
I love that I was like, instead of setting yourself up for indentured servitude for them, come with us instead.
Right. You could,
With us, it's an internship.
and hardly any and hardly any of our interns ever die. It's only happened like once.
Oh no!
Also fucked up that only one person has magic.
I just really, yeah. No, come.
I'm sorry.
You'll make a
please
lot
don't
more
hurt
money.
me. I'm not gonna go with you.
I'm not gonna hurt you. It's not just.
No, you're wanted by the Brotherhood. I'm not gonna be near you.
Oh, of course I'm wanted. I'm the best fucking adventurer there's ever seen.
At least somebody wants me. My dad sure doesn't.
Damn.
Damn. He looks over at you, Mittens, and he goes, "Really?
Really, what?"
He thinks they want him because he's powerful? You just admitted.
Nah, man, I'm joking. They're a bunch of shitheads, and I ripped them off. They're pissed. I know.
Oh yeah.
He's a clown. He's a friend. He's not sorry, Jedi, not a clown. But you know what I mean. He's joking with you.
I don't mind. I love clowns. They're hilarious.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like clowns?
I'm sorry. I'll entertain children with my magic side, but I'm not going with you. Too dangerous.
Do you really want to join a group that this guy can rip off?
He stops for a second. And grabs like a piece of paper that is like partially ink stained and shoots the fireworks into it and burns it. Like, okay. Well,
I throw the knives.
At
that guy.
Okay.
Plot twist.
We
knew he was trying to communicate.
Oh, you think he was doing like magical communication?
Yeah.
Oh.
He
fucking snitch.
He just sent express mail.
Oh my god.
As you see,
some people have developed their walkie-talkies.
Yeah, give me a.
That's a 16.
That hits.
I always forget what my damage is, even though it's the only weapon I use. It is the worst. 5.
He crumples down to the ground.
What?
He's a baby.
He sucks.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds like a minion. He might not have even had like 1 HP, like a singular.
Well, shit.
I'm sorry. Mama, I'm not gonna bring you the medicine you needed. I'm a
Oh my
failure.
god.
Oh, get
I'm
the
a
fuck out of
failure.
here. I thought I was stopping him from doing more letter sending and fuck.
I just
Yep.
wounded. I was gonna fix my life. And little blood
Okay,
comes out.
I mean-
Eyes go empty, dead.
I can't believe you just did that, Mitzens. I was trying to get him to join us.
Well, he's dead now. Fuck.
Okay,
fuck.
look. Okay, look. Right, it's just you and me here. Okay.
And it's not just me and him there. I already left.
Oh, okay. I leave. Did you get your dagger? Like,
Yes.
maybe don't leave.
Yeah, all of the daggers have a little rat tail at the end, so you gotta grab those.
He just yanks him back and runs away.
All right. Well, there's a.
That was fucked up. I'm sorry.
It started as a
okay.
neutral murder and then turned into a bad.
Right.
What are you gonna do?
So, I'll tell you what. I'll defer to you as far as what we tell the others. Maybe we frame the Brotherhood. Maybe we say like, maybe we go report and say, hey, we found him like this, and he was we saw signs of the Arcane Brotherhood, and we know they're a bunch of fucking assholes, and they probably killed him. He was
Here's
a spy
these
for
people
them.
you've never heard of that murdered a guy you never met.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
We don't have to say anything.
Okay.
Yeah, just come back with a sandwich. You want some?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
can't believe.
he told you where they are.
Yeah.
It looked like he was sending magic mail. I thought I was helping. But it's honestly, this is your one. This is your thing. Like, if you want to tell the team, we can tell them.
No, I mean you. No.
The thing. I mean, that's
Oh. No, I feel like we can tell him about the Brotherhood, and there's a bunch of knobs out there looking for me Ed, and that's fine. I'm used to it. It's cool. I'm just saying, as far as the second half of the conversation and how that went, it's up to you if you want to, be forthright or just be vague.
I'm just not going to mention it.
Okay.
We
So, should
talked
we-
to a fellow, and then we stopped talking to a fellow. That's my story.
It's not a lie.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna link back up?
Yeah. Josh, give me an animal handling check.
Animal handling check. Ooh, wait. Ooh, yes. Okay, I was a 19.
19. Okay. Go ahead. If you have the ability to edit, I haven't messed with the creatures in D&D Beyond
shit.
when you have an extra thing. You can increase the 2-hit rating by 1 point if you're able to do that. Maybe you can just make
Oh
a
shit.
note.
I might be able to do that. Let me see.
We really should have checked the body or something.
I'll work on
You're the one
that.
who bugged out of there.
Because I did a med.
Don't say it.
You see Deadeye and Mittens walking up to you, lightly bickering and mumbling.
Okay, walk up to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see you guys coming up, and I'm like, patting with my axe beak. It's very clear that me and this axe beak have been kicking. There's like a bunch of snow and stuff all disturbed around us and stuff, but it looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look and I wave, and then I narrow my eyes at you, Deadeye. Something changed about you. What just happened?
Deadeye, give me a deception check.
But I didn't even say anything yet.
There's
Maybe I
nonverbal
won't.
communication. And it's not going to be opposed. It's going to be, just how successful you're.
13.
13's not bad. I would say you're relatively, because you didn't kill him, so I would call that a success. So we're not doing an opposed skill challenge. I'll just tell you, Josh, and you, Pat, that's a success. That being said, it could have been a critical success, and Punchy probably would have been like, "What's up?"
Right. So we found out that there's you remember Punchy? You remember the Arcane Brotherhood? You remember them blokes?
Probably.
They kind of suck.
Probably.
Okay.
Well, they're not too pleased with me, and they've apparently got a price out on me head.
Is that it?
I mean, yeah. So we'll probably at some point end up fighting a bunch of them. Just keep your head on a swivel.
Sure. Thank you for being honest. I love that you're like so honest with me. And I cast guilt at 5th level.
No. Right, admitting that, we found some evidence and, we talked to a guy and then we stopped talking to him and then we came here.
Why'd you stop talking to him? Why'd you bring him along?
He didn't want to. He was kind of a nebbish bloke. Wasn't made for adventuring.
Look at you. I'm very proud of you for being able to talk to people and not get violent.
You know what? That's true. I did not get violent. That's a great point. I was able to have a whole conversation with him, and at no point did I do any violence.
All right, cool. Hey, you want to see something really cool I can do now?
Yes.
And I'm going to walk over to you, and I'm going to put my chin on the top of your head.
Okay.
I had a bit of a growth spurt. I'm like a foot taller.
Okay. Okay, you showing me that you're taller. Okay, I was waiting for something. Else. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't do this
That's
before.
great.
You were almost at eye contact level. Now I'm like I'm like much bigger than you.
Okay. You can stop now.
My axe beak's going to come over and do the same thing.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
Susie, is there anything specifically Tash want to do? It seems like helping out Nettle, fun, good, all that good stuff. Anything besides that?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
All right.
She don't really have anything.
That's fine. Yeah, you pass another day in ye old Icewind Dale, and
We really should have done something like set the
Me?
house on fire. No, we should have set the house on fire or hid the
We
body or
should have looked
something.
for like
Fuck.
like you had a map back to them, or like
diary.
yeah, some anything. I think I just kind of got a little spooked out there, and was just like nope, and
Yeah,
left, and I was not thinking clearly. So my bad.
A classic whoops. Okay, yeah. So you get up that morning and to presumably make your way to Bremen. The Dragonborn that you met the day before. Good. I'll be waiting for you. So stop by through British End, and then I'll bring you, and we'll get my lamp back, eh?
Sure.
Oh,
Oh yeah, for sure. That's on the list.
And as you walk away, you can hear him still talking to you, but he quickly realizes that you stopped talking to or listening to him, and he just like turns to the person next to him eating breakfast and carries on the conversation with them as though that's what they're doing the whole time. Okay, yeah, you make your way to Bremen, not super far. Again, you guys are pretty astute with your axe beaks, and the road to Bremen again sucks, but with your axe beaks, with it being the middle of the beginning of the day, not too rough. So you get to that beautiful city that we all like to call Bremen. That's very small, and you're looking for a tally.
Yes.
Yes.
right.
I cannot remember the name of the bar that she liked to hang out at, but there was
Neither
one.
can I. There's 5 of them.
But I do remember where it was because tracking is a thing that I do.
The pronged goat. No.
Yeah.
I think
that
this is
one
one of
of
those
them?
things like
Sounds
your
good.
character's going to remember, even though the player doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because once you would get there, you'd be like, oh, it's the third one. You know, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell the DM the exact location.
She hangs out and sits in the back. I remember that.
Yep. So you get into town. You go into that bar, right? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
And you definitely, there's a handful of folks there. You recognize some of them. You see the speaker, who is eating lunch there, as well as his guards, or whatever, his aides, maybe is a better way to say it. You see Tally drinking a big old cup of tea with her nose in a big old book. And, why not? You see the person that hired you to go fishing.
That fucking guy.
They see you first and glare like, "You here for another job?"
No.
Well, maybe.
What is a job?
I'll give you 2 copper per fish. Actually, I barely even need you anymore. So many fish have been swimming up ever since you guys quit.
Well, that's
Fish probably
weird.
hated you.
We should go out and see Pleasy and like tell him like be nice to the fishermen, except this bloke fuck his shit up. You got open season on that, asshole.
Well, you can maybe go do whatever you want. I'm gonna hang out with Tally if you want to go talk to whatever imaginary friend that you have.
You have more imaginary friends. You had so many as a kid.
No, Punchy, you just those were literally my cousins, man. I tell you about visiting me cousins, and you assume they weren't real.
I was like, they were really good at telling stories, so I thought that they were like imaginary friends.
No, yeah. Oh well, thank you.
Maybe they were
but
spirits.
No,
Oh yeah, they could have been ghosts.
Yeah.
You have ghost cousins.
I'm so
No, they were literally okay. They were,
I was like, who are you?
I'm so
Stranger danger.
I've been here the whole time. What are you talking about? I never anything to
right,
say.
I'm going to get an ice cold beer, and I look at everyone as I say cold, like just like the meanest stare.
Why?
Sonor is like, yes, good.
Hey, Sonor. Hey, can you drink?
Good question.
Let's go find out.
Let's go find out.
Can you get me a warm beer while you're up there, please? And I give like really cute puppy dog eyes. Like you don't want to,
Yeah.
but it'd be
Took's
fucked up
face
of you to
and
turn me
hair.
down.
Yeah, you see like Took behind her. It's like a reverse, like Took's paws on her shoulder.
And maybe you could fill up Growler. That's what I call this giant rat.
Because it growls?
Oh,
he did.
They used to, yeah.
There's a convenience store around the corner for me that sells growlers of kombucha.
Oh,
and like
shit.
5 beers. It's like when we were talking to our realtor when we found out the roof needs work. He's like, guys, that's a red flag. I'm like, first of all, everyone in St. Louis just says hail happened and they get it for free. Second of all, there's a place around the corner from me that is really good with growlers. So sorry.
So we just have to say yes.
Say yes.
I'm gonna make for you for the holidays, Tim, a rat growler
Okay.
that you can take over there.
I'm sure they would
do
immediately
it.
love me if I walked in with a rat growler. Like, sorry. I know you guys don't typically fill up other people's, but here.
Tim, have you ever had a nickname at a place? Because you would be rap.
Yeah,
that
you would get a
guy.
nickname.
I haven't had a lot of nicknames, Pat, and you have awakened something within me that I didn't know I wanted. So,
Here comes
and goddamn.
here comes Rat Guy.
Hey, it's right guy.
Yeah. Hey, get you some cheese or filling it up.
It's like 98 degrees, and I put on like a whole thing, like I don't know, like brown coat and one of those hats with the tails back. And Jennifer's like, my wife was like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm the rat guy, baby.
I get a discount because I'm like a
They
rat.
love me. I do weird
Your cats
shit.
are just like, what the fuck?
They're like chasing after me.
I was gonna say Tim, you should grow a rat tail, and I was like, well, no, you have long hair, so never mind.
I could just shave it. I'll do it.
Speaking of 98 degrees, you know Nick Lachey had a bar here in Cincinnati that failed recently.
No.
Yeah.
Another
Well, I would
video
understand if it
story.
failed recently, but also Nick Lachey.
No,
he wasn't
before
even trying.
pandemic. It died before the pandemic.
Oh, damn, R.I.P. then.
Yeah, well, that's what the country needed now more than ever. I forget what you guys said you were doing. You're going up to the bar.
Pat is getting us beers.
Yeah, as you go up to the bar, you see the old dwarf look up and see you and cock his head. He's like, "Oh, adventurer, where's my niece? I'm sure she went with you." And
Oh shit.
oh, where's Brunhilde?
she-
I'm sure she's doing great.
Yeah.
Cash hears
God.
she walks out of the building.
She
Fucking leave.
Sonar just stops like,
You just
"Ah."
immediately just walk away.
Yes, Sonar like scoots after you. You guys have like a moment where you have to push through the door together. Wow, no way. I'm not been alive enough to be this awkward.
Boy, that's a hard no.
So we got some property up in Lonelywood as a kind of our venture in.
Great wood.
Yeah.
Great wood.
And she's back there.
Wow.
I didn't say. I just said she's back at. She's back at.
I mean,
Lonelywood.
your character, your choice. You know, I mean,
This is
I
giving
have to
me the
let
sweats.
go.
This is stressing me out too much.
I have to let go of the NPCs. Their attendant looks at you like, "What is she doing there?"
Not much.
Christ!
Oh
You know, we've done a lot, and for somehow this is the most stressful thing we've done in this campaign.
Dude, I'm gonna try low res and turn my camera. You tell me if it sucks. I'm dying here. I'm gonna press all red. All red.
So, why did she stay behind?
Can I have a beer? Can I have a beer, please? Can we get a couple around drinks all around?
As you,
Hot beers, cold beers, warm beers, every temperature of beers. Here,
here you go. Happy to serve. I knew you guys wanted
here's a. I give him an entire gold piece.
The attendant grabs it and goes, "Odd. What is this for?"
You know, your friend of the crew.
That doesn't answer what.
We take care of those. You know, we like.
Okay.
God,
I mean, sure, I'll take it back. Fine, I reach for it. But like, I just. Pay you- it's fine, don't worry about it.
They let you take it back.
somehow friendly Deadeye is so much worse than belligerent Deadeye.
Yeah.
It's true.
Friendly Deadeye needs practice.
Deadeye, give me a deception check.
No.
No.
Yeah, as he yells no.
No, I don't have to.
Pat, no, you didn't.
A 1?
No.
Well,
Oh, alright, Pat.
Pat, you
I'm
given us a
not in the
gift.
building.
You given us a gift.
Susie has left town. Susie and Tash have both left.
Yep.
This is.
But I'll send Token to get my beer.
Yeah, he grabs it and walks out. A classic D&D staple of my assumption is you just keep talking.
The dice know.
The dice know. So you tell us what happens as long as it's obvious you're hiding something and you're being a little weirdo, and it will arouse the suspicions.
No, I'm gonna try. Can I? I'm gonna stop talking and say, now, look, I'm sorry. I'm not in an emotional place to just talk right now. I just, just recovered me dad's ring, and it's kind of a little bit of a touchstone for some baggage I'm dealing with. And I just really need a drink, mate. What? You should.
Oh,
More information.
We lost your cat.
You froze the
all right.
there.
All right, bye.
Right, bye.
Disconnect.
No, just video off. Yeah, I just can't. Man, I'm sorry. Me head's all a tizzy, right? We just, what the shit we got into up there. We had to fight, like, there was an onslaught of undead creatures on the town, and we had to fend them off. And it's just, and then my dad stuff, and it's not good. I just need a drink, please.
I mean, you have it. You have a drink.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. Over about my friends. We got more business to tend to.
What do you do that's so bad that warrants a critical fail, Deadeye? What is the thing that you fuck up so explicitly? Oh, do you like drop "sorry for your loss" or something as you like mumble?
Deadeye just looking everywhere but the person, like trying to hide behind the beer.
Yeah, because if you simply rolled like a 2, they would be suspicious. But since you rolled a 1, I feel like you kind of gotta like, you know.
Is it like a where's my niece? And you're like, she's not dead. I can tell you that.
She's not dead.
She's super not dead.
I don't want to outright. No, my point is,
Who hasn't had gay thoughts?
outright lie, stating it as demonstrative. No, I don't. I don't want to like objectively lie. I'm just trying to be like she is back there. That.
Yeah, maybe like you like start, I don't know, trying to build a picture of her life in Lonelywood, and you know, like, oh, she's doing wood actuary work, and she loves it.
God,
Pat,
okay.
You need to camera back on and flex while you role play this.
Oh,
please.
thank you, MC Raven, for the
Hell yes!
5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much. It means a lot.
This would be suspicious if he started
You just start
flexing.
Froze.
This is in game. This is I'm role playing. He takes his game.
Start over. We froze.
We got at least 3, I think.
That's true. We did.
Yeah, we got 3.
This is
Two
what
more.
happened when you
Two more,
rolled
please.
that
Okay.
one.
I'm gonna see. Is this here,
Right now, you're definitely flexing your brain. So
Yeah,
I wish I could do that. That's amazing.
hell yeah.
I'm so jealous.
The attendant looks at you and is like, sorry, I must insist. It doesn't make any sense that she would stay back. Her heart was set on the adventuring life. She wanted to especially stay in Lonelywood. Lonelywood is for outcasts and loners. Did something happen to make her want to stay there? And he kind of looks at the rest of you now that are still in the bar. Punchy, Nettle, and Mittens.
If you look really hard, you can see Tash like looking through the window, but like just like this much.
Just like. Okay, here's what happened. I'm gonna turn around and not because I have not noticed that this exchange is happening because my back is facing that way. But I will because I was talking with whoever the stranger was, right? And I'm gonna turn around and see this and go, oh, it's you. And then I'm gonna walk over, very somber. I'm gonna take my cool little hat off and hold it to my chest and say, very sorry for your loss. I know our good marksman was probably just telling you that she got crushed by a bunch of weird ice from like a witch lady or something. But we buried her. She's
I literally put my forehead on the bar. Like,
I was like, we buried her in an elven grave place, so it's very pretty. And we marked her with the Mother of Groves so that she would, sleep peaceful. And I'm very sorry to report this news to you, but she was a great companion.
I am not a good enough DM to react to this.
You see, Nettle's just in the background, like.
As you hear Tash in your head being like, "Did you tell him yet? Did you do it?"
We look at the window and nod.
It's like deathly quiet in there now.
I'm gonna think that Deadeye is like being emotional, and I'm gonna like give my support and like put my hand on him and rub his shoulders and stuff to be like. I'm sure it was hard for like it must have been very hard for the marksman to tell you that he was very, very attached.
I was building.
What do you mean? You said she's living in Lonelywood.
I did not say the word living.
You clearly said she was thriving in Lonelywood. She was up to something. What is it you're not telling us?
I did not say thriving.
We
I'm
should
gonna
have
look
kept that
at you and
at
look at them.
And
Now we're getting belligerent, Deadeye.
Look. Okay, look, it's what he just said. I was trying to find a way.
Not say that she was slain.
I was building up to it.
A horrible joke.
No, I didn't. You did. You did. You just did though, Punch. So good job on that. Way to rip the band-aid off. Yeah, I was trying to figure out. Look, I've literally never had to deliver this news to anybody in my life.
Get
okay.
out.
It's true. He does not kill very many people. He didn't kill her though. This is not. It's not
Oh my god! Oh no!
Get out!
Um,
The old dwarven townspeaker, his eyes sort of get a new set of clarity that hasn't been seen on him from quite some time. He stands up, while, every bit 3.5 feet tall, you sort of see the old stout warrior in him as he kind of squares his shoulders and suppresses a little bit of a shake in his jaw. Get out of my town.
hold on.
Get out.
We didn't do anything wrong.
Get out.
Did we have anything of hers that we needed to bring back here to give to this guy? I think out of character. I don't think we did.
No, because we buried her with like her.
Yeah, I think we
weapons
buried her
and
with her stuff. I don't think we had like a thing to like give back.
Yeah, we were very inconsiderate.
I think we were considerate
Hold on.
giving her a proper burial.
They're being very rude because that's part of-
You lied to them.
I did not lie.
Lied.
You ran away. I
No,
did not
you
lie.
did.
You should
Lie.
have ran away.
You-
You said
too.
she's
did.
in Lonelywood. She's not.
You
in
said she's
Lonelywood.
in
She's in a
Lonelywood.
fucking elven tomb.
Near Lonelywood.
Myself and Tash forgot that this guy and that Brunhilde was from this bar. So when Tash and myself remembered, we fucking left. That is what you should have done as well.
Mittens exits the building.
That's true.
You're not welcome here. We thank you for what you've done with the lake, but you're not welcome here.
All right. I leave. I walk out.
Why'd you get my beer?
So I walk outside. I say, "Thanks for the backup, Tash. Well done."
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, it went fucking great.
Beer,
Tash,
please.
I regret to inform you,
Oh, no.
beer has gotten cold.
No.
No. This is gross. Here, Jedi, you can have this. I don't want this.
You know what? Honestly, I need it. I think we should find a place to press reset on the day because this one's broken. We got to find a new day.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
once
that's
again,
weird.
No regrets in letting Deadeye handle the interpersonal relationships.
What? Oh, yeah, I guess that's
just
true. I didn't know he was going up
literally
there. I would've
just
done it.
wanted a fucking drink, and I just wanted to see if Solar could get drunk.
Nah. This is better than getting drunk. Wow, that was awkward.
That was
That's so
delicious.
much emotion. Whoa.
No,
And as you're kind of like
I-
trudging away, you see Tally running up behind you. Wait, sorry. Hello. Is it true you killed his niece?
What? No.
No.
Well,
No, there were some circumstances and there was some bad
No,
things that happened.
Okay, you know what? Real talk. She died in battle against our enemies. It's what fucking happens as an adventurer sometimes. We did
That's
not
what I
do
said.
anything to her.
Well, that's true. Is that what you told him? That's what you told him, right?
that's what I said.
Yeah, that's what Punchy said. I was working up to it. I was being vague and trying to figure out if we should tell him. I knew we had business to tend to.
The marksman said that she was living in Lonelywood.
I definitely.
I did not say
kind
she
of
was living. Also, you know
accidentally
what?
Implied that he killed her, and then I tried to take it back, but things
Yeah.
went south very quickly.
It wasn't an accident. You know,
It was bad.
I did just learn a fucking nefarious network of people have a price on me head. So like, I'm dealing with a lot.
Deadeye, it's.
Do you wanna
half
talk
the
about
time
it?
I want to kill you. Like, what are you worried about?
Well, I
but-
could put a price on your head. Is that something that we want to do?
No,
I'll give you a gold.
Oh,
Here's
you're
the quill.
talking. Oh, it's a pan. You're talking literal. Yeah. No, I mean, as in they will pay. They want to kill me. There's a whole network of organized.
Well, are you really living if somebody doesn't want to kill you?
Whoa, damn.
Oh,
Whoa,
damn.
damn. All right, you get inspiration. Damn.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
That's deep.
Damn.
That's deep.
Damn.
Okay. Talia. Yeah, no, we did not kill her. She died in battle against an evil druidess, and she helped save the land. And yes, I am not.
Oh, why didn't you say that at first, though? I started listening after a while. I
That's-
could tell it was interesting.
Because I'm good at this. Because I'm
That's what I
fucking
said.
shy at interpersonal relationships. I feel like this has been well established.
I feel like it's a little ironic that the only story you can't tell is a true one.
You told me the truth the other day, and it was.
No. Okay. Every fucking thing I've ever said is true. As far as like me adventures.
Yeah.
That's an in-character laugh.
Tally, how are you doing? How's everything going?
I'm a little broken up again about Brunhilde, but I guess that was the risk of her being an adventurer. That's why we wanted her to stay. But no. I'm okay. Did you find any information with the lamp I gave you?
Well, yeah, it never shuts off now. It's just permanently on forever.
You
So it's
broke my
kind of
lamp?
not used. No, I would never. It's just on right now, all the time, and every minute.
Did you find?
Well, yeah, we found some.
Oh, what?
Not all. Do the
Oh,
thing.
and I like dig around in my hair to find the chewing.
Oh my gods! I haven't seen one of these. And she kind of like searches around in her pockets and pulls out like a screw and like a bent bottle cap, and she like lightly like puts it up and like looks at you, Nettle, and is waiting for you to like give her a nod of your head or some sort of approval to offer the Chewinga a screw and a bent bottle cap.
I mean, okay.
She goes forward, and yeah, the Chewinga blips out of existence and then blips into her hand and picks it up, and she says, "Oh my God! If Chewingas are out and about now, there must surely be something wrong with the spirits. They're mysterious creatures. Obviously, you all are capable and able to find things." And the Chewinga has put the bottle cap on their head, like a little helmet, and is swinging the screw around like a rapier. And she's extremely thankful. She's like, well, I'm going to get so much work done, and then I don't necessarily think that I'll be able to stop the eternal winter, but this will definitely lead me to more insights down the road. This is a huge find.
Does the Chewinga have to stay with you?
I kind of need to commune and study with it.
Oh, okay.
Well, but do they want to stay with you?
I mean, it's kind of like bouncing around in her hand, like, I assume so.
We can put the Chewinga on the ground between you two.
Oh my God.
Right.
And then we can run in opposite directions.
These are great primal beings. I don't want to do that. And she kind of looks at him again and is like, just knowing that there's a Chewinga involved, that gives me enough information. And she kind of puts it up to you, and then with her left hand, with her right, she gives you like a bent like bobby pin and like a used actual like writing pen. It's like, here, they'll take this back.
I put it back in my hair.
Yeah, and it somersaults and makes itself comfortable in your hair. And Tally's like, "What? That was, I mean, really? This is fascinating. That's gonna give me a lot of information. Here." And she digs around in yet another pocket and gives you 25 gold. And then she digs around in another pocket and gives you another 25 gold. Thank you. This was really helpful. Really helpful. Thank you so much.
On it.
Hell yeah.
I'm even without studying the chewinga, seeing how it's sort of at ease with you. So maybe it's not okay. Okay, if it was this bad, then and she's like kind of muttering and writing. She pulled out a working quill, but it's like frozen. It's like, I'm sorry, I gotta go write this down. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And she rushes back to the tavern.
Cool.
Cool. So, should we fuck off out of here then?
Well, yeah, I don't
Yeah, I
think
guess.
I don't think people want us here that much.
I think it's just the one guy mainly, but
Sort of thinking. There's no reason to stop by at Cora's and say hello. 'Cause
What? No, we should go say hi.
Maybe you
Give
can
them-
sing her a song.
I got
Give-
a feeling the longer we stay, the more likelihood we're running afoul of like an angry mob.
Yeah. Especially after that whole thing we just did there. Honestly, then you're probably right. You should just get going.
Right.
Okay, you set out on a path that I would say is somewhat known to Mittens. While there's no, you kind of for the first time, well, the first time, sort of the first time, leaving the sort of environment around Tin Towns. You're breaking into the what I would call like the actual wilderness. The woods are where people go. That is definitely wilderness, but this is like a whole nother level. This is like you're crossing into like a different MMO zone, right?
It's like a wilderness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're able to. It takes you. You're walking for the entire day. Very cold. This is area that hasn't been super traveled. You don't really see anything interesting. The cold really sets in, and it's starting to make you, it's the first time you've been in for a while. It's sort of like that vibe, right, of someone on a ship, and they look around, and there's only ocean around them. At some point, you get to the part where it's just open, sort of like what you would consider like snow flats, snow plains, so to speak. While you can't always see super far, there is this. It definitely has a different eerie quality, or whatever the equivalent would be of like, oh, we're in the we're far away from civilization, and we're getting farther every second.
And Mittens is very uncomfortable with being out here. I should tell you all.
I have to pee.
I haven't told you this before, but there was a time in my past when I was not so great at finding my way around as I am now. The ship that we're going to, I believe, is the one that I once served on. It's called the Dark Duchess. And we got stuck in the ice, and we all had to abandon ship and try to make our way back to the towns. But we got quite lost on the way back. As far as I know, I'm the only one that made it back alive.
Did you do a cannibalism?
Did you do cannibalism? Is the question you asked.
Well, yeah, and you hesitated.
Well, yes.
That's gross.
Listen, it was we were lost for a long time. It was very cold, and it's a very dark time in my past. Okay, I didn't like it. I could tell you what the experience was like, but you wouldn't enjoy the story. Just suffice to say that I don't know what's left out here for us.
I got questions. If you
Was
don't
it
talk
good?
about it, if you don't talk about it, we can stop. But okay, no.
Was it?
no, okay.
Was it? Was the meat sweet? Was it? Was it? Was it?
Do you
Was
agree
it?
with
Right.
Another-
was
another
it axe
time.
meat or was it like?
Yeah.
But did you
know
put
what?
it in like
Another time.
fajitas, or did you maybe do like some sweet and sour sauce?
No,
or...
he doesn't want to talk about it. It's
I'm
okay. I was like,
sorry. I'm
"Let's-
just
we
really
can-
curious.
we can get him drunk.
Mittens
and then-
turns towards the group and he says, "Well, you know, I prefer not to talk about it because it was, you know, imagine adventuring with a group of people and then finding out that you had to eat them. You know, I'm the only one here who's had experience in that. Hopefully, it doesn't come up again. But
Well, if it does,
you
we're coming
know,
to you for tips.
Cash
Yeah.
moves like 5 feet away from you.
we can save the tips and tricks for a more necessary time. Let's
Yeah.
hope it doesn't come to that."
True.
I'm just
with
like,
that.
wow. You know, it's a good thing that you carry all these rats around with you now.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's, you know, there was a lot of practice getting into different animals and living things before I could make these handy mugs. But anyway, I'm a little nervous about returning to the ship because I don't know if we've encountered many undeads, and good God, would I not like to encounter?
Right,
Wow,
one of
you
your
and
undead mates
Jedi.
with a bite out of them. It's like,
You
oh, there's
and
Bill.
Jedi sure have a lot of things. Just sure have a lot of things.
I honestly didn't think this was going to come up. You know,
well, what kind of treasures on the boat? If you, I mean, it was your boat. What treasures on it?
I mean, it was. We were like, you know, the Dark Duchess doesn't really like make it sound like we were up to good things, but we were transporting some goods, and I know there was some amount of you know, monetary, like a little bank shipment that was going on, and there's some cool shit.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and I was not the guy in charge of the inventory.
Yeah,
I was,
you know that there was a pretty decent haul, to the extent that the captain refused to go with you guys when you scooched out, preferring to hopefully protect it himself. But yeah, you had a pretty good, impressive haul.
It was a while ago, so I don't imagine the captain's doing well if he stayed with the boat. But
You guys find out.
yeah, I mean, there's a ton of shit. I mean, it was, you know, they had the line that's how full the boat is, and then it was very low. It was a little under the water. It was a full boat.
Oh wow. Okay.
So we should have maybe brought like more backpacks.
We have a cart, right? We waited a day.
You're right.
Well, yeah.
I did skip that part, and I do apologize. Backwards, rewind. Here's your card. Sorry about that. Sure hope you don't burn any bridges on any future small towns. Anyways, bye.
I think we'll do great.
And
Fast
yeah,
forward,
it's
we're in the car.
Why would they say that?
That's so weird of them to say.
So how are you going to bring the cart over Super Snow? Is it within your
So
plans
my
to have,
idea was
like,
it wasn't like a
cart?
traditional cart
Okay.
where it's like a wagon type of cart. I wanted it to be
On skis.
almost
Like a sled,
almost like a
right?
sled.
Okay.
Or like
And
a
that-
sleigh. Like think Santa's sleigh, but like
Mm.
longer.
Okay. Yeah.
Which
And
one
then
of
the
the
axe
axe
piece.
pieces, Rudolph?
Yeah, I think it would take
I
I
multiple.
feel like Secretariat, maybe.
I cast light.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
figured
it'd
all of our
be-
axe beaks would be the ones pulling it.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
would take multiple, if not all of them, to do it because it's pretty
Yeah,
big.
I assumed all, so I put
Okay.
my vision is all of the axe beaks are pulling it.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. So this story is happening in some part of the sleigh, the cabin or what have you of the wagon.
Yep. And I'm the only one still sitting next to Mittens. Everyone else has moved to the back of the sleigh.
I mean, it hasn't come up yet, but this is the exact terrain at which I am best at traversing. So I don't know if there's any sort of like, can we get a shortcut to the ship, or like,
Yeah, that
do
sounds
I
fair.
notice some cool shit in the snow?
Come through shortcut.
You notice that you're like scooching around what appears to be polar bear tracks, and then some other type of similar footprints that you're somewhat unsure of. So you're able to kind of avoid that. And you you get kind of like a heads up that there's a bit of snow coming. A huge big blizzard is coming. You kind of feel it, you know, in your cannibalistic teeth.
Savage.
Is that just going to be my thing now? I was trying to rebrand as the rat guy, and now just back to cannibalism. You do it once, and it sticks with you forever, huh?
That's true.
I mean, I did it a lot more than once. There were a lot of us on that boat.
So
but,
I know that this is like a trauma for you, but like, so you were like the last, what is it? Cause you're like skin and bone. I mean, you don't, So you like all your friends, like, or just like the fat ones, like just what happened? Never mind. You don't have to tell me. Tash's imagination is just like,
the thick ones went first. It's
So,
more
but-
efficient, you know.
like, did you make it somewhere and then you just like, there was like two of you and you just like split ways and was like, let's just never talk about this again? Or were you just like the last one?
I mean, I arrived back
Oh no.
in town alone. I could say that.
Wig.
Yeah, from what you know, no other survivors. Yeah.
Yeah, not that I know of. And I'm trying to keep it light here, but it was not. It was dark. It was a dark time in my life.
Do you need a hug?
Honestly, no.
Okay. I was gonna offer Took, but that's okay.
Yeah, no. No. Well, I can
Let's
tell that
go.
we're all comfortable with things. Sorry if that was a little weird.
No, I
remember
think it was
earlier
fine. Thank you for
when-
sharing.
When Deadeye totally screwed up our whole relationship with the town, that was funny, right?
You know,
Well, yeah.
to be fair, I feel like it's been well fucking established that like I'm not great at that part of it, but somehow, you know, I just went to get a drink and I was put on the spot and nobody came to the rescue and
I did.
I bollocksed it up.
Well, you
I-
could have
I
just
did.
left.
Just like turned on my heel and walked away. Not
That would have been better.
You know what? Right?
might have been better.
It would have been. Yeah. You know. Yes. Fair enough. Like.
Okay, so we avoided the bears.
Yes.
We avoided the bears.
Yeah, you're making good time. It's snowing pretty hard. You have to make camp one time, but you do know of like a slightly rocky outcropping. Might have a skeleton in it.
With chew marks in it.
Two, maybe. Who's to say?
It's most of a skeleton.
But you're able to safely pass the night, or however much of the snowstorm you so choose, if you would like.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if we walk out into the snow, that's probably a little dangerous.
True.
You all wanna hang out here?
Is it like dark?
It's always kind of dark. Yeah, you've been
But I
going
mean,
full
like,
day.
night-
You've been going a full day.
It's like nighttime dark.
Mm-hmm.
I'm team. We should just wait until it's sunrise, so that it's at least a little brighter, as
Okay.
much as it can be.
Yeah, we want to see if any polar bears or anything is coming up at us, right?
True that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you situate yourself with the cart sort of in a rocky outcropping with what can be considered a cave, not like a super deep one that offers, hot springs or 1,000% protection from the elements, but it's much, much, much better than just being out there on the without anything, even with your very nice Santa sleigh. And yeah, you're able to pass the night uneventfully. If you explore, yeah, you might see a few skeletons around, but no big deal. They're not moving.
Mittens is aggressively sweeping skeletons out. Like, don't worry about that.
The next day, you continue.
Should we
on.
click long rest button, Tim?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Are we not?
I'm clicking long rest button.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone did anything. Whatever.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure before I clicked
just
it.
in case. You never know.
Yeah, I always like to make sure that I click the longer. I've asked Tim before clicking it because I think I did it one time. And if you're a spellcaster and you do that, oh bitch.
Different game. Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to stop and play a whole new game.
Don't forget the temp HP, those of us that get it.
That's true. Oops. The boys.
Boon.
Sorry.
Yeah,
so you continue on for another several hours. It probably is getting close to 3 p.m. or whatever they would describe it as. And you start to see, though the air has a tinge of salt to it, you see, you hear like maybe the calls of Arctic birds and things of that nature. And then you see the sea of moving ice that stretches before you, a featureless frozen desert. Ahead, the smooth white surface is interrupted by a towering ship, its exterior covered in frost. And that's where we're going to end today, a kiss early. But you see the big old ship, dark wood, broken in parts, but you definitely see the shape of a big old ship. Let's go ahead and do beautiful plans.
Hell yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Hello, I'm Brett. Follow me on Twitter at Brett Eagles. Me and Pat do a podcast called Let's Rewatch. Currently out is for the third episode in a row. I'll tell you about it. It's the horniest episode ever with Justin Barcelo. We talked about Resident Evil, the tall lady, and the many things on the internet about the tall lady.
Hell yeah.
And that's that. There's links in my Twitter bio for all my music and other things that I do.
Someone, or I'll go. I don't care.
Go.
I am at the Pat Edwards. Listen to Let's Rewatch. I got an update on the space tripping stuff. There was a little miscommunication with my publisher. So the re-release of the first book is going to be October 3rd. With, if I still go to Origins Con, possibly a sneak, like an early. If you're there, you can maybe buy it from me early.
Ooh.
And then you can also, as of October 3rd, when the first book gets re-released with a new short story that was not previously included, you can also do pre-orders for the sequel, which will be released in December.
Hell yeah.
Officially, it will ship in December. And guess what? Because the publisher is pretty slammed with their in-house, the covers of both these books are designed by our very own Brett Eagleston.
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah, Brett.
Now, my work is published, or it will be.
Hey.
I'm stealing all the credit for your writing, Pat.
Do it.
Seems fair.
It's reparations.
Do judge this book by its cover. And
Hey. Are you done, Pat? I can't see your face.
I'm good. And you can buy there at Opera, all that fun stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, do it. It's in my car right now.
Hell yeah.
give it
Along with everything else I own. You can find me at Susie_Checky. Follow me on Twitter and other places. And you can also find me at UAPcast on Twitter for my Uncommon Adventures podcast, where I play a centaur with a drinking problem and anxiety. So, yeah.
Wig.
Which is very good. Gosh, that's about it. I don't know. I've been posting TikToks a little bit more that aren't related to the iPad, and people, it's interesting. It's a weird life I live now.
You got a
TikTok's
lot
a
of
strange
TikToks
place.
out of that guy.
know if Uncommon Adventures have a Patreon.
They don't, because we are dumb. And also that's very stressful.
That's pretty much does.
It's
It's
my
true, that
birthday
is
on
true.
Saturday. Buy me things. I
Oh.
don't know.
Well, that could be your Patreon. Just buy Susie things on Saturday.
Right? I found this mini violin on Amazon. It's like 3 inches and it's $12 and it's functional and I want it.
Did you chat
Birthday
us
gift.
your address so I can send you a gift?
Is that
I
what that is?
did. That's You don't have to send me presents, but I do like gifts, so that I will send. I
Hell
won't
yeah,
stop
that is
you.
a good answer.
Jennifer, go.
Hi. I'm Jennifer. You can find me on Twitter at JenPeg. I'm a freelance illustrator and artist. You can also find me here every Thursday and every other Thursday on Scrib the Barge channel playing a homebrew campaign. And tomorrow I will be guest starring on Stella Luna's campaign called Unbound.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Hell yes.
And I'm
Hello.
moving right now, so
Oh god.
help me buy an air conditioning unit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, ACs are important. I live in Florida, and they're like legally required in all buildings where people exist.
Can I throw in one addendum to Brett and I's last rewatch? We do.
Mhm.
We also recently launched a Patreon. Come do it because we're gonna do one of our. It's gonna be pretty basic. It's gonna be like 1 tier or 2 tiers, but we're gonna talk about doing these monthly movie nights where we all do one of those like shared watches of a movie together with like a chat room. Sorry, Brett's gonna get mad at me because we haven't figured out
Yeah.
the logistics yet. Like, but we're that's what we're looking towards. Just something. Come hang out with us, watch a movie together, and we can like chat in the chat while we watch it.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, Naruto Revuta does that, and it's a blast and a half.
It's super fun. Hello, my name is Josh. You could find me all across the internet at Josketh. That's at JOSKETH. Same as my username on Twitch. I am on Naruto Revuta with Tim. Our Patreon, join it. We do a movie night thing. We have all kinds of others. We have merch and stuff on ours. Naruto Revuto is a podcast where we watch episodes of Naruto and Revuto them. I'm excited for Shippuden. Naruto's finally good again. What else? I just be acting up on Instagram here lately. I be posting pictures of Keegan with pubes out, so go check
Oh, yeah.
check that out. Apparently, there's something about redheads was supposed to be celebrated today. I couldn't find the exact what that day means. I don't know, so I just posted a picture of Keegan to cover my ass. So there you go. He's got red hair. I kind
Cover
of have
your
red hair
ass, but not
Yeah.
cover his ass.
too. I did not. If you want to see Keegan's ass, go to my Instagram for sure.
Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. You can find me on Twitter at Tim Lanning. Our shipment of our stuff comes in on Sunday, so maybe next week I'll be slightly more. My mom's texting me. Slightly more settled. I doubt it. Ooh, it's gonna rain. But thank you so much for being here. Greatest Adventure is tonight. At around 8:44 p.m. EST or so. We'll see you there. But until next time, keep it frosty.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Also,
yeah.
hashtag get
that
Tim a
what we're
koozie. Because I just remembered I got to get a koozie for you, Tim.
I love.
Do you need a koozie?
I
have
Yeah, I'm going to get a
so
koozie
many.
from place and send it to Tim.
I
Because
mean-
Tim loves them.
I have 1,000, but I didn't need 1,000 more. You know, whatever.
Mhm.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I have an idea for a product.